Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me.
Free.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some, give me.
Free.
Give me some, give me some, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with free.
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
Free smoke. Free smoke.
TK's Garage.
You on a budget, man. You rock with me. You need to rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CamelCat.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man. It's your boy, man. Real for real, man.
Free smoke. Free smoke. Hey, free smoke. Free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke.
Free smoke.
Free smoke.
Free smoke. Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the free smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What's going on, guys? Modern Day Muscle from Free Smoke. Make sure you go and check out freesmokeofficial.com where you can get your Free Smoke apparel. We're covering all bodies from small to 5X. Make sure you come and check it out. Again, that is freesmokeofficial.com. Go and get your apparel.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got the Relly Rellz in the building. If you don't know, man, you're watching Free Smoke, home of your news for the culture. Now, as you guys see in the commercial, man, we got freesmokeofficial.com. As you guys see, we're wearing the merch right now. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. We got all kind of different shirts and sizes available. We also got the hoodies and the sweatpants, man. So make sure y'all go check that out. freesmokeofficial.com. Now let's go to get into it. First thing we got on the menu for y'all today, man. This is kind of crazy, man. We'll see what happens by the time this video comes out. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, we might have heard a little bit more about it. Maybe not. I don't know, man. But if this happens, this will be actually kind of interesting, man. But I'm talking about none other than Mr. TK's Garage, man. Yo, TK's Garage just put out not too long ago on IG that he was hired. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he was hired by a pretty big YouTuber in the state of Utah. You know what I'm saying? There's not many YouTubers in the state of Utah. There's only but a few. You know what I'm saying? But he was hired by one of the, especially that could afford something like this. I put it like that as well. You know what I'm saying? But he was hired allegedly by someone in the state of Utah, YouTuber, to be a broker and bidding for this Bugatti right here. Ain't that crazy, Rellz? What you think about that?
Hey, man. I like me personally, I can't see myself bidding on anything in this type of condition. Last time I looked, I think TK said that the bid was up to like 700 and some thousand, you know.
Right.
I look at like this, like, you know, maybe somebody got just money to waste, to throw away or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, that's the case. But knowing what a Bugatti actually costs, you know what I mean? If you got money to waste on this car right here, I just pony up and get me a new or used Bugatti at the end of the day that's not had fire damage. I mean, like, the damage on this one, to me, it looks very, very
substantial.
Yeah, man. When they open the hood, you know, you're looking all under there and stuff like that. And I think he said somebody may be, you know, buying it to destroy it or whatever, if they're doing it for content. But you got to think, almost spending $1 million. I'm not sure how much
to destroy it, right?
Yeah,
what kind of return that's going to be?
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I don't know if that's going to be a good return, in my opinion, and it could possibly be, you know. But just from me looking on the outside in, man, maybe if that joint was going for like 100,000 or something like that, 200,000 or whatever, you know, I could see some cats trying to just have fun and do some street speed stuff with it, or some, you know, just something outlandish or crazy with it, you know.
Right.
Maybe putting a big wheel kit on the Bugatti and jumping it across the ditch or something like that. But as far as buying it and possibly just to destroy it, I think that's a big time waste of money. I think it could be invested either way. But the fact that, you know, allegedly, you know, TK was hired to be the broker, you know what I mean? That's the case, then, you know, kudos to him, because evidently he's doing something right in the world of Copart and these auctions and stuff like that, in order to be able to be recognized to get that opportunity. You know what I mean? So if that's what it is, then, you know, big time salute, man, to TK. But I think whoever's bidding on that car might want to weigh your options. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I 100% agree with you, bro. But I would say this, kind of alluding to what you to carry on to what you were saying. Listen, if you can make, if you're buying a car like this, because first of all, if you're buying a car like this, that whatever it is, 700 something thousand that it's on right now, let's say it ends up at 800 something thousand. Then even if you're just going to destroy it, I mean, you're not going to probably, obviously you're not going to fix it up to tip-top condition. But you're going to have to fix something, I'm sure, to make it sure it runs or whatever. None of that stuff is cheap. So when it's all, not a new Bugatti anyway. So when all said and done, you probably did this car maybe about $1 million or so. You're going to tell me if somebody's making over $1 million something on a couple of videos on YouTube, on like 1 or 2 videos, because it's probably all you're going to get out of it if you're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
You out of 2-3 videos, if you can make $1 million, like $1 million, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong.
You tell it, brother. I'm doing something wrong big time. At the end of the day. And
not just us, but we talking about every artist, musician, every entertainer out there, man. If they could go make a couple YouTube videos, 2-3 YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying, and make $1 million.
Hey.
I'm talking about just not for the year. Not for whatever. I'm talking about off of 2-3 videos. And they could clear over $1 million. Congratulations, because they done found the formula.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But we'll see what happens, man. At the end of the day, like I said, this was off of his IG, man. So we're definitely going to follow this story closely, and we're going to let you know what comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? And if he actually wins the bid on you know what I'm saying, on the co-part for this Bugatti, you know what I'm saying, it'd be dope. And then to see, who he's actually working with, I think that'll be interesting as well. He hasn't revealed that. Thus far, he hasn't revealed it. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying, when all that stuff comes out. Now, he did say that he did do a collab video with them. So who knows, by the time this came out, maybe that already, you know what I'm saying, that video already came out or whatnot. And we'll get to see. He'll shed more light on what's going on. So anyway, as more details come out about this, we'll definitely keep y'all posted. You know what I'm saying? Now, talking about M's. You know what I'm saying?
B's.
Talking about M's. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talking about M's, man. Our next story is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a perfect example of what I always, what I say here a lot is no matter what happens in the future, you know what I'm saying? People fall out. Or maybe you just, don't fall out, but just naturally kind of drift away because everybody got, stuff going on and this and that and third. Maybe you don't speak to someone in a while. The facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? Things that the fact never changes. No matter how emotionally you might feel about something, you know what I'm saying? This and that and the third, or something, like I said, if something happens, but it does not change the facts. Now, with that being said, though, this particular person probably, if it was anybody else, there probably still would be like, man, I don't owe that dude nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying, that person did this don't mean I owe that person nothing, man. We talking about none other than Mr. Kanye West over to Beanie Siegel right now. Interesting. Let me tell y'all a little something. The reason why I say most people will be like, man, I don't owe him nothing, right? Because let's say, for instance, right? Let's say, and this is theoretical, guys. Let's say this is theoretical, but let's say, the Relly Rellz is the one that started this whole, whatever YouTube thing or whatever, right? Or a YouTube channel. And I was the one who started calling him the, Relly Rellz, And got, again, this is theoretical, guys. So y'all know theoretical means make believe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing out an example. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one that called them, the Relly Rellz, the Relly Rellz, the Relly Rellz. Now let's say the Relly Rellz blew up. You know what I'm saying? Chances are Relly Rellz not gonna look back and be like, "Hey, bro, I owe you some money because you're the one who started calling me that name." I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Like, we just don't, people don't think like that. Unless there was some kind of paperwork, unless there was some kind of whatever, this and that, like, yo, I am the creator of this, creatively speaking, I am the creator of some, of this particular thing. Anyway, so Kanye West, man, was on Drink Champs that we reported on too long ago. And he, on Drink Champs, he said, I owe Beanie Siegel some money.
Yes, sir.
Now he didn't disclose what amount he was thinking about at that point. He just said, "I owe him some money," and obviously, you know, Nori Nore, who is the host or co-host of that particular podcast, he said, "Why do you owe him some money?" He said, I owe him some money because he is the one who came up with the name Yeezy. He is the one that came up with the name Yeezy. He was the only one that was calling me Yeezy. He came up with that. So obviously Yeezy is apparently now a billion-dollar company. So he was like, I owe this man some money. Now, Beanie Siegel was at a concert or at a party or something like that not too long ago. Like actually like a day or two right after that came out. He came out and Beanie Siegel said, I got a phone call from someone the other day. And they were like, man, who, what he say? What he called? Beanie Siegel said, this man said, I got a 50. Look, that's a 50. 50. I got a $50 million check for you. On top of that $50 million check, I'm gonna give you 5% stake in the Yeezy company. 5% stake in the Yeezy company. On top of the $50 million check. The Relly Rellz, man. What you think about that, brother?
Man, boy, sometimes when they say it rain, it pours, it's good, especially in this situation right here. I want to make sure that the check clear for the homie Beanie Siegel. Make sure it comes through, because sometimes, even given, Kanye, he might say that. But until Beanie Siegel come out and say, hey, I got my bread.
It's in my account.
It's in my account. I'm good. But just, the gesture for Kanye coming out publicly and saying it also holds him accountable, for that. In situations like that, because just say worst case scenario, he tried to pump fake. You didn't came out publicly and said that. That could be
right.
In a
that's going to be. You're right. But I think that'll be very detrimental.
Me too.
For Kanye if he comes out and Beanie be like, nah, man, he ain't never gave it to me, bro, because like literally millions of people are basically expecting this 50 mil to be in Beanie Siegel's account sometime soon. But by the way, real quick, not to cut you off, but you talking about check. Hey, Kanye don't write checks. Kanye say, give me your wire info, bro.
Hey,
like, just give me give me your wire
through the wire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yo, listen, give me the wire info, bro. I'm sending it right now. Like that's crazy.
Hey, bro,
go ahead. I'm about to cut you off.
Man, like I said, though, at the end of the day, I salute Kanye for that, man, because like you said before, people don't have to do that, because it's not like, Beanie said, hey, I'm giving you the name Yeezy and I own this name, but you can use it.
Exactly.
Type thing like that, So, and then we also know that Beanie went through a rough patch in life, you know what I'm saying? Got into an incident where he got shot, health issues and stuff like that, and I don't think he got out of the whole Rockefeller Death Jam in the best position at the end of the day. So for Kanye to double back and say, hey, bro, I'm going to hit you with 50 M's. And on top of that, I'm going to make sure that you continue to eat and your kids continue to eat and they kids.
That's generational wealth right there. That 5% is generational wealth.
Yeah, and because you gotta think 5% of $1 billion business, bro. Like that's nothing to slouch at. So say he didn't give him the 50 mil up front, and he just said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you 5% of Yeezy." I'm taking that too. You know what I'm saying? That's still because, like you said, that's generational wealth or whatnot. That front money look good, but in the record business, that's how a lot of these new artists get taken advantage of, because they take that front money. They don't know about the word recoup, so they wonder why they're not seeing royalties. Is because you got fronted the bag, you got fronted a million, so you can get on Instagram and floss your whips and money and all this stuff. Now you got to pay the record label back, so you ain't gonna see no money till they recoup that. But anyway, I love it, bro. I love it for the culture, not just our culture, but the music culture. It's an amazing thing that you see somebody like Kanye go out and do something like that for somebody like Beanie Siegel, aka the Broad Street Bully, man.
Broad Street Bully. Hey, listen, I 100% agree with all the sentiments you said. I basically said it myself in the beginning of the video as well. It's just crazy. It's just, like I said, if it all does actually happen and it pans out the way, you know, that it's being said in the media, what he said and everything else, then it's gonna be crazy. Like I said, people just don't think like that, because at the end of the day, creatively speaking, they're gonna, you know, people are gonna be like, okay, you called me something. I don't. You gave me a nickname. That don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't owe you nothing because you started calling me a nickname. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there was no paperwork. There's no copyrights in there. There's no nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's no.
Well, Kanye got it doggone. I'm pretty sure he
Kanye
got it.
do.
Yeah,
Kanye do. Right. I'm talking about when, you know, just when they were back in the day. You know, hey, what up, Yeezy? Like you didn't copyright that. You didn't you know what I'm saying? What's the word? You know, patent that phrase or anything like that. Trademark or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, people, and for the most part, people just don't think like that. Well, hey man, I owe you money. And if they do say I owe you money, but like, hey bro, here go 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro,
that's it.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, but 50. Bro, he say he owes him $50 million for the name, for a nickname that he was saying. Hey, listen, again. If it comes out, if it pans out to, you know, all working out the way, you know, that is being said and portrayed, bro, that was the best investment that he didn't even know that he made, that Beanie Siegel made. Beanie Siegel didn't even know he made that investment. That was the best investment he ever made. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's, you know what I mean? big time, you know, salute, bro. Like I said, you know, every time it rains, they say when it rains and pours, it's not always bad, you know, so I just look forward to seeing, you know, Beanie take that. And I think he's probably gonna, you know, the type of dude that he is, I think he's probably gonna, you know, pay it forward in situations like the music industry, because I think he may be trying to, you know, put a platform up for Philly rappers, you know what I mean? So if he can come out with a label, you know, that'll help him, you know what I'm saying, bring some more talent out of Philly, man. So
50 mil, man. I think somebody had did the math. I don't know if it was accurate or not. I'm not very good at math, but somebody did the math and they said that 5% plus what's the name would equal out to about 125 mil. You know, like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
And then obviously obviously that 5% would be reoccurring. So,
hey,
you know,
brother, I know folks that won't even admit to owing you $10. You know what I'm saying? This guy could admit to owing you 50 mil. Come on, man. Hey, I know.
Like, I
don't owe you $10, man.
I be you know what I'm saying? People be ducking, or people be ducking people for real for $20. Like, hey, bro, I ain't got it. I'm gonna hit you up on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da.
Hey, Friday never come, man. You know, Friday. They say if you want somebody to stay away, man, just doggone loan them some money and whatnot. You'll never see them again, man.
That's crazy, man. Yo, shout out to Kanye.
Yeah.
To Ye. Shout out to Beanie, man. You know what I'm saying? As you said, you know, I haven't necessarily like kept up with him, but I've seen him here and there, you know, through certain things, and yeah, I've definitely seen that, you know, he wasn't as far as to our standards, or not to our standards, but to standards of a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely probably wasn't, you know, you can see that he probably didn't, like you said, didn't get out in the best situation for whatever reason. You know, again, this is to celebrity standards, to somebody who presumably was making a lot of money. But you know, I've seen him, like I said, throughout the years, man. Like he was like in a regular, like a regular apartment, like in a regular apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? Like literally like just a normal apartment complex on the apartment on the second floor, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Second, third floor. Not even on the first floor. You know, the second, third floor. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth, man. So, you know, but he's always said, but I would give it to Beanie though, man, because throughout the years in those situations, you know, people always, you know, I remember people asking him certain situations or questions, and he's always like, "We never complained. Like, I'm good, man. Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm good where I'm at. You know, I like living my regular life. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I that's one thing about Beanie, man. Like I said, though, not being bitter about your situation, also it comes back around. The energy, like you said, man, the energy, like you know what I'm saying, the energy you put out is definitely gonna come back in. Now karma works both ways, good or bad.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he never, at least to the public, he never put out that bad energy like, man, Jay didn't do this and Jay didn't do that, and Kanye and Dame Dash didn't take care of me, and da da da. I'm out here, look at me, look where I live, and that, like, you know, bro, he's just been, you know, he's been cool, he's been good, he's been chilling, and you know, he's never complained or he's never said anything bad that I've heard about any of those people. You know what I'm saying? And even when asked directly about them, you know what I'm saying? So he's never said anything bad about them, man. So shout out to Beanie, man. Shout out to Beanie, the Broad Street Bully.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to of course. And shout out to TK. TK's Garage, man. See what's gonna happen with that Bugatti as well. Other than that, that's all we got. Yo, Rellz, what do we got for announcements, bro?
Hey, man, it's getting closer and closer, man. It's going down Sunday, November the 14th, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. We got Stunner Jam going down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The car, truck, and motorcycle show. There's going to be over 60 trophies. I know you see 50, but it's over 60 trophies, and it's going to be held at the Broadway Grand Prix Family Race Park. And we're calling it the 5-State Battle of the Best. So I'm definitely going to be there. So check me out if you're out there. And also, man, tentatively, we got coming up scheduling the next big showdown, which is Dunk Master and Demonology, you know, versus, of course, in the Big Wheel game. So I don't know if it's still going to be Big Wheel on Big Wheel or Big Wheel on Drag Radio. So we're going to see, but that's tentatively scheduled for April the 9th. So put that on your calendar, write it down in pencil just in case you need to race it and move it to the 10th. But you never know.
Yes, sir. Now, I will say one thing about that, though, is, you know, normally the big showdown is in Demonology's backyard in Texas, on tracks that he's a little bit more familiar with, that he's more comfortable with. You know, he knows the people at these tracks. He knows how they prep. So maybe he might try the big wheel thing one more time. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, very well possible.
He might try it one more time, but at least he knows this time the track. Because again, no excuses, but one of the things about, you know, Scary Fast was people were kind of up in arms about, you know, about the right lane, the left lane, this and that, and third, which one was prep better. So again, you know, these you know, the showdown again, they happen in his backyard, and I think he's a little more comfortable with those people, the staff. He knows how they work. He knows, you know, he knows these tracks. We'll see. We'll see what he does. You know, on this go around.
I'll just say that last bit on that Scary Fast track situation. I would say 85% of the people spun in the right lane, and I myself was walking across the left lane to get content, and I almost left my shoe on the track. I'll say that. Swear to God, brother. Seriously.
Oh God. Hey, you're right. And you know what though? It's funny because the showdown, like I've been to the showdown a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And the showdown was just like that on both lanes. Like you got to be careful when you walk over. Like if your shoes ain't laced up, they on that track. They leave that. They stay on that track.
You better make sure they ain't old and leave your soul on the doggone ground.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He walking around just flapping. Oh God, that'd be a bad day, man. Hey, also, man, just so y'all know, man, this Sunday we will not, again, one more time, we will not have a show. Man, it feels like forever now. Yeah. But unfortunately, again, man, as you see, man, we got Stunning Jam going on, man, and we also got, I myself personally will be traveling back from Vegas, from an event with my kids and everything else, man. They got the event out there in Vegas. So, unfortunately, we cannot do a show this Sunday again. But we will pick back up next weekend, man. So I know you guys love the live shows. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But next weekend we will pick back up next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And we got a dope guest for y'all, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Other than that, don't forget, man, down in the description below, we got all the PO boxes and everything else, man. You guys can send us shirts, gifts, whatever you want. We'll open it up for you here on the show, man. Shout you guys out, man. Again, that's the PO box down below. Also, we also have, or actually I should say, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the all button on that notification bell, so you guys can check out all these dope videos we got coming out for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys can stay tuned and stay abreast and be one of the first ones to know when we drop these dope videos for y'all. All right. Other than that, that's all we got. Yo, bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, you are watching Free Smoke. And we do this for the culture. Yo. We out of here. Later.